Okay, so you have the medical medium books, you have all the information, you know what is happening in your body, but where do you begin? How do I start this whole lifestyle? Well, I'm going to share what I did and give you a little tips and tricks to get you started as well. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share how I got into beginning this whole medical medium lifestyle and hopefully share some tips and tricks so we can help you begin yours as well. So I began this whole thing by setting goals that were challenging yet achievable for myself. And for me, I started off with the celery juice. I started drinking, I was going to commit to 16 ounces of celery juice first thing on the morning on an empty stomach. I took out all the no foods, and I was working on getting the heavy metal detox foods, all 5 of them, into my daily regimen or meal plans. And that's where I kind of started. I think I did that for a couple of weeks, or maybe even just 1 week. And then I decided, okay, I want to take it a little step further because I kind of got accustomed to doing all those things and I wanted more. I wanted more healing. And so I dove in to do the 28-day healing cleanse, which is in the first book. Mind you that when I first began, this is the only book that was published at the time, so this is the only thing I had. So I did the 28-day healing cleanse from this book, but I did a modified version because I just couldn't commit to it. And so you can read, I actually did that 28-day healing cleanse 3 times, 3 different ways, and you can read all about it on my website. I explained everything and what I did and what modifications I did, and I did 3 rounds of it, and I don't even think at the 3rd round that I even did what was required of it. I just wasn't ready. So, but that's how I started. And then after those 3 months, I got into just kind of living the lifestyle, and I worked off of basically a list of food that I knew was going to help me heal, and also a list of supplements and herbs and things like that were going to help me to heal. And I made a list and I wrote down all the foods that were going to help me to heal and why I was to eat all those foods. I also wrote a list for why to omit all the foods that I was meant to omit and why I was supposed to omit them. And I wrote down all the herbs and teas and tinctures and supplements that I should be taking to help me. And to be honest, the only ones that I could take at the time was B12, zinc, and liposomol C. I could not take any of the virus-killing supplements or detoxing ones. They were way too strong for me, meaning that I was actually having pain in my side, and that's because I had a really fatty, overburdened liver, and there was just so much happening, so much detox, so many things going on, and so I couldn't take anymore. That's all I could take. I was doing lemon balm tea, I remember, and I think I was doing nettle leaf tea and some raspberry leaf tea and maybe melatonin, but I think that was all. 5-MTHF, that's the other one that I was taking, and I think that was it. But you can read about my beginning supplements on my website. Again, I listed it on there so you can see how my supplements have evolved over the years. But but that's how I kind of got into this whole lifestyle. And from there, I just kept adding more, challenging myself with more healing foods or healing supplements or reducing more fat. I didn't even know fat was that bad back then. I didn't realize the impact, but now that the Liver Rescue book has been launched, I understand how fat plays into this whole healing thing. So that's sort of how I began. Now, I am just sharing what I did to give you an idea of how I began, but now, these days, there's so many more books that were being launched that they have all these different cleanses, and I always get asked, which cleanse is the best? Which one should I do first? And what's going to be the most effective cleanse? Which one has the least amount of detox, or which one is the most powerful? And after I've now done all cleanses, pretty much done all of them, I'm going to tell you, and you can scroll back on my Instagram, and I had documented each one. So feel free to go back and see what my experiences were at the time and what I was sharing and what I was feeling like and examples of what I ate. But each cleanse does something, okay? And they're all powerful. I'm going to tell you right now, each cleanse is powerful. It's more on, I think, after doing all of these cleanses, it's more so what you would like what's more important to you, or what's doable for you, or what's challenging enough for you, because everybody has different methods that they would like to take when they're doing their journey, and some can commit to the short amount of time is attractive to them. Some of them, it's like, I want the flexibility. Some of it's like, I want the restricted list so I don't have to think of what I want to eat. Some people like the freedom of choosing. So, it's kind of all up to you. And so I'm going to go through each cleanse and tell you it's kind of like its pros and cons, not pros and cons, but kind of like what it's about, so that you can decide if that's something you would like or not like. And I'm going to start off with the shortest one. So from the Liver Rescue book, there is a cleanse called the 369 Liver Rescue Cleanse. This one is the shortest cleanse. It's 9 days, okay? But there's a little bit of freedom to choose what you'd like to eat in the beginning part of the first 3 days. And after that, your meals are set and you are to follow basically what the meal plan is in here. It's a very effective and intense cleanse, and doesn't matter what you are dealing with, because it's cleaning out your liver, so you're going to be cleaning out your filter of your body, and you're going to have some kind of healing from it. So if you're looking for a short, quick, intense cleanse, then this is this one. Now, if you are just starting out in this whole journey, and you kind of want a mild, gentle way of easing into healing, I would do the 30-day cleanse from this one, the celery juice book. And this one is fairly easy. You're still going to get healing, of course, from the celery juice and all the things that are going to be happening in here. But this is a gentle way. Now, the 28-day healing cleanse from the Medical Medium book is a good month to start a good habit. This one I feel like is a great way if you are looking to start this whole medical medium lifestyle. Have a lot of flexibility of what kind of foods you want to eat, and kind of looking to make a habit of this. That's what this cleanse is for. And this one right here still does so much healing, because you're incorporating so many healing foods based on you. And so that's why I would do this one. The last cleanse is the longest one, but if you have the Epstein Barr virus and you want a meal plan and you want a guide for 3 months, 90 days to set you off right in this whole foot, do the 90-day thyroid rehab. I know it's called thyroid, but basically this cleanse is for anyone dealing with the Epstein Barr virus. And it's so healing, so many good habit forming things in here. This is gonna really set some good habits to this whole lifestyle. So I hope by sharing the differences between the cleanses, that will give you a little bit of an idea of which cleanse would be the best for you. You can mix all of them up. You can do one after the other. It's totally up to you. And that's the beauty of this. So you can have this guideline and know what to eat and strive for in the months ahead. And you can basically take all those cleanses, do it one a year, you know what I mean? Or you can do it back to back and you'll have like so many months filled and you won't have to think of what should I do and how should I eat. All of those cleanses are so powerful, so healing, and will help you take one step further or closer to healing. So I totally advise you to give at least one of them a try.